Hey, what's up you guys? I'm back for another video this week, and today is Halloween, so it's spooky season. So I am gonna show y'all a little DIY skull, half like skull tutorial. I think I'm gonna make it neon because that's what I did last year for Halloween. If you follow me on my Snapchat, then you will see that that's exactly what I did. And now I'm about to do it again because I'm going out with my friends. It's spooky season. Yeah. So let's get started. Bye.
Okay, so here I'm tying up my hair because I don't want it in my face. I already did it, so I was not trying to deal with it. Then I'm gonna put on this little Olay moisturizer. I moisturize like 2 times a day now. So this is like my little part of my skincare routine, just a little bit. Okay, so I don't show it, but I'm sharpening my pencil off camera, and now I'm doing my eyebrows. I just do an eyebrow pencil. It's made by Elf, and that's my little jaunt. So right about here, I kind of realized I made my eyebrows a lot thicker than I usually do, and I'm just like trying to like fix that, but it doesn't really work out. I just like leave them the way I just normally have them be, so I'm just like, alright, cool, it's whatever, it's fine. So right about here, I'm taking just a couple pieces of tape and just putting that at the corner of my eyelids. I've just got onto the whole tape underneath your eye wave. I don't know why I haven't done this before, but I'm down with this wave. This is a fun wave. I really like put it directly underneath my eyelids when I'm doing it. It's very stressful. Okay, so right here I'm taking the Morphe, I don't remember, the Subculture palette. I don't know why I forgot this. I'm just taking like the lightest shade on there. I forgot what it's called. You can obviously see I have like a lot of powder because it just flew all over my camera for a second. But I'm just taking the lightest shade and putting that down as a base. I still don't use primer, so please don't get mad at me for that. I don't know why I don't use it. I just don't feel like it. Okay, so right here I'm taking Morphe 35B and I'm using like this hot pink shade, and that's gonna go on my outer corner. I just like put it directly on top of the tape and like sort of just blend it really well into my crease, and that's like how I make it happen. Just want to apologize for such a bad camera angle. I am still getting used to filming in a new place and adjusting my head and all that stuff, so I'm really sorry about this. So next I'm taking Modern Subculture again, and I'm using the brightest yellow that they have on there. It's called Edge, and that's what I'm putting sort of like the beginning, sort of like to make it like a strawberry lemonade look. You've probably seen it before because I've done it multiple times, and that's like generally these are going to be the colors for the neon skull, and I just like really like the yellow and how it looks together, so that's why I do it. So here I'm just going back in with the pink again to like go over the yellow a little bit and blend it out. I don't know why I do this way, but that's how I do it. And yeah, and I also use my finger a lot to clean up my mistakes, but that's fine. It's cool because yeah. So at this point, my roommate is walking in the room, and so I forgot to show y'all like what eyeliner I'm using, but I'm still using my NYX Epic Ink Liner, and I'm like talking to her like through this, so like if you see her talking like randomly, she's talking to me at the same time. Shout out to my girl Catherine, you cool. And then at this point, one of my floor mates walks in, and he's like, wants milk, so I go out of the camera for a little bit. Shout out to Gabe, you're my mans. So now I'm using my Duo eyelash glue. Boy, this glue is on its last end. I don't know how I keep like squeezing more out of it. But I'm about to put on these lashes. I think it's from Kiss, and they're the princess lashes. I can't really put the right eye on right, but the left eye, that goes on a lot better. So at this point in my face, I didn't remember how to start the skull like I did last year, so that's why the camera kind of cuts off so I could go look at the picture, and I just had to figure out how to like redraw a skull, and I'm using like a white eyeliner pencil. I believe it's NYX, I'm not sure. I just know it's really smooth and it's really small too. So this side like got messed up, so I had to fix it. Like it was looking bad. I didn't really like how it came out even after I fixed it, but you know, I was being rushed, so yeah. Bro, before I even did this, I should have put chapstick on, because my poor lips, they felt so dry for the rest of the night. I was so mad at myself. Okay, so at this point, I'm going back to More 35B, and I'm using that pink shade. I believe we used the pink shade first. And I'm just taking like a thin, like flat brush, and I'm just putting that sort of like another transition. So I'm just putting that as the first color. So right here, I took the yellow from the Morph palette, and that's what I'm putting on for like the next shade. So just like my eyes, I do this, and then the other side I made it opposite, which you're gonna see in a second. What I decided to do later was then take the Subculture palette, and I used the same yellow that I used from there, and that's what I put on my eyes, or put on my the above the over the other yellow.
Trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Alright, so right here, just putting the same colors that I've been using and putting them on my lips and filling them in sort of like a back forth pattern with the yellow and the pink. Now I'm taking the black shade on Morph 35B, and that's what I'm using to fill in the bottom part of the skull. Basically, I didn't have the creamy black NYX shade that I used last year, and I just used the next best thing. So at this point, my friend actually comes in the room. I have to open the door for them, and they're like, "You're making a slate or whatever." So you're about to see him come in the camera. Yeah, in like 2 seconds.
You are weird.
We all know that.
Okay, just give me like 2 seconds.
That's the most lovable part about me. Are you filming a video?
Yes.
Oh, hey, guys. She's making us late, like girls do. Stereotypes are right.
Well, that didn't work out.
Huh?
That didn't work out.
It's such a boring video. You know I'm talking to their whole audience.
I'm not supposed to. It's just a tutorial.
A tutorial?
Tutorial.
Tutorial? That's not what she said the first time.
Whatever, Keys. They wanted that sound. So, and the universal was false. Okay.
Making your video 10 times better.
Are you?
Happy Halloween.
I don't know which video to post first. I think I'm gonna post this one first.
No, post our video first. That one's the best.
No, because I post every Saturday.
If you don't post that video first, video's a banger. It's a banger. It's hella fun.
you're gay about this screaming daddy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
That was so boring.
No, because it's like I have all this on my hand.
Huh?
Shut up. Okay guys, if you like this video, don't forget to click, comment, and subscribe. Follow my Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Tumblr. Let me know if you want me to do some makeup on him or any one of my other friends. And I will see y'all next Saturday, and bye.
Peace.
Okay, so guys, it's like we came back because things happened, and my lips are so chapped. If you're gonna do this look, I could just put it on foundation or chapstick. I'm pretty sure people already knew that, but I was just like being dumb and like, you know what, I'll just go. And plus they're rushing me, so I can't even do my nose where I want it. It's so off-centered.